Hey everybody, welcome back to watching Fwipp do stuff on the HC servers. I'm at request number 170, which has Gavin the Creeper saying, I was making a flying pirate ship and then Chancho snagged it. Well, Gavin the Creeper is a user who is the highest rank on the server possible, based on donations, okay? And the person he says stole it is just under that rank, so they can both fly, they can both teleport to people without request. It's a bit weird, though. Let's see here. Just because Marsman and Chancho seem to be the builders. And when I look at things, Gavin the Creeper is the one that put in the request, right? So, yes, it's protected by Chancho. But it also seems like Gavin was building it with him as well, along with his Marsman fellow. So, I mean, who owns it is the question here, really. Honestly, I look at these blocks, and it seems like mostly Chancho and Marsman have done it, and I can't just believe anything that people tell me. So, I was making a flying pirate ship, and then Chancho snagged it with PS, please help. This isn't necessarily saying that he stole the airship from him. It's very possible that they were building it, and then Chancho left, or maybe Gavin left, and so they decided to protect it. And since they're building it together, now that it's protected, he didn't add him. So basically I'm thinking the way to solve this one is simply remove the protection stones. I don't think he was griefing. I think what was happening is they were building it together. Then, like, time limits happened. He didn't want to get griefed, so he protected it, but he didn't add his friends. And now his friends are upset. Makes sense, right? Always protect things. And that's kind of the difficulty of building in multiplayer. I have removed the protection so you can continue to build together. Based on the fact that all the blocks, when I was looking through log block, were placed around the same time, that's what's giving me the idea that I think they were all building it together. Now, why didn't he mention that they were friends? Well, think about it like this. Mod requests. You can only write 2 lines, basically. Okay? So, you know, it's really up to me to guess what's going on, but I think, for the most part, I don't need to ban anyone here. I think this was just a misunderstanding, probably because, yes, it's always a good idea to protect from griefers, but if you're building it with your friends, it can be really difficult to continue to build when they're gone. And obviously, you might have ideas. Anyway, there we go. Someone griefed my friend Digsy's skin competition location who made it a deep hole and killed him. Well, I don't know who Digsy is, but... Here we are. First, second, third. Now, I've been in skin competitions. Usually there's, like, pistons that keep people in place. Unless... That looks like a mob trap. That doesn't seem like something related. Now, keep in mind as the... Yeah, this is a mob trap. Home type deal. Anyways, wherever you place the request is where I come and investigate. So, does it look like this is actually a skin competition? Well, there is a massive deep hole. All the way to bedrock. But if somebody built it to kill Digsy, then why is Digsy the one that made the giant hole? Like, oh, there we go. Digsy broke some of it down there. Maybe Trevora23 is the one that did that? Now, unfortunately, there's no way for me to prove that, oh, this player died in that hole and lost his items, and it's this guy's fault and I should give them back. There's absolutely nothing I can do to figure that out. Oh my goodness, it'd be as silly as if you went AFK in a mob spawner, someone let the mobs out and the mobs killed you. There's no way for me to prove that anybody did anything wrong. Just don't go AFK. So... is this place actually griefed, is my next question here. Like, is there anything obviously broken? Because there aren't any... Okay. Looks like somebody named Jarrett Carrot may have broken some quartz. And if this is supposed to be quartz, I can see why this is, you know, a lot less than what it is now. Trapper seems to be the builder. I really don't know. So let's do LB... rollback, player. Actually, Yeah, let's do Jarrett Carrot, area 4 since 7 days. Because I'm not sure if this is actually the griefer or like the helper. So what I'm thinking maybe is if I do /yes and things come back. See, I don't know what it looked like to begin with, so I'm not really willing to ban people over this. I mean, it's a skin competition. If you let people tear it to pieces to a certain degree, it's your own fault because I don't want to accidentally ban someone by accident. I would rather not ban anyone at all than ban the wrong person, especially the way that our system works. So the only thing I'm going to say is done 171. I can't really prove that he died in a hole. Protect things from griefers next time, ? The way I see it is your responsibility to protect things. It's not up to the mods to come every time you get grief to fix it for you. Eventually, that's just not going to work. Your building's going to remain broken, and it's your fault because you didn't protect it, okay? I've said it before, and I've said it again. The mod's duty is to help. Not for them to come whenever you call, like a Peter Wolf situation here. Especially if you open the gate to let the wolves in to eat your sheep. Are we going to give you new sheep? No. It's going to suck, but that's all there is to it. Unfortunately, I cannot confirm player items. Sorry. I mean, that's really sad, but I mean, just like how if you fall, you break one block, fall in a ravine, land in lava, lose all your items. Sometimes bad things happen. I mean, it's a chair issue, but I mean... Okay. Anyway, is there actually grief here? Because that's an easy thing for me to check. All I need to do is... Oh, look! Yeah, Ender Buddy destroyed Quartz block. LB, roll back. Player Ender Buddy 101, area 30 since 7 days. I know this place pretty well by now. This place, anyway. No. So, temp ban, Ender Buddy 101, 3 days for griefing. Quartz. Easy enough. No, I know this place well enough. I had to move somebody's base that was over there because it was too close and they were arguing all the time. Used World Edit, moved his base to a different location. Bam! Nobody argued anymore. Apparently, whoever Dog Sparky is, or she, is still having trouble with people griefing them now. Which is silly. I mean, look at all the protection stones. Why is it still being griefed? Something's not working out. Oh well, hopefully that fixes it. Let's try 170, I don't know, 8. Ender Buddy griefed here. If you could come fix it, that'd be cool. It's kind of funny. Yes, maybe technically that putting more than one mod request will make it get fixed quicker, but also means I have to complete a bunch of things that I've already done in a sequence. That's good. Now, there's no way for me to figure out who should be a moderator or not based on people that help, because it happens way too often that people are like, hey, if I'll give you items if you just tell the mods that I help all the time so I can get staff. They think that we wouldn't catch on. It's really obvious to tell when people are not being sincere, especially when a whole bunch of people do it at the same time. Now they've basically just spammed the mod requests with stuff like this. I mean, does it help me to have to go through them? Heck no. Done 182, working on it. I don't know what's going on with God Apples and Strength 2 potions. Here's the thing. Lots of people in PvP have been complaining about them. Should we have them? Should we not? And it's an ongoing debate on the forums. I don't know when they'll decide an answer. But the thing is, whenever we do, it'll have to be... Oh my gosh, yeah, it looks like more than 1,000 blocks. And is anybody nearby? No. Okay, so... Thank you, Mr. Platinum. You really should have protected it, because I see at least 3 names over here. It's just wool. Point is, if it's not protected, you're probably going to get a whole bunch of griefers. And it's just a waste of time for me to come and do this if you're not going to protect it. You realize. Jeez, was this a city and someone just broke everything? Oh, more people at Pempan. Easy enough to fix, anyway, is the silly part. They're all just wasting my time and their time. Did these people really need to, destroy all this stuff? It's Minecraft, right? I mean, come on. Tempan. Dragon Fab G. 3 days for griefing. 500 blocks. By now, I'm just basically confirming that all these people grief together. So, why don't I just give this same sentence to everybody who was near here? Anybody that griefed now, I'm going to give them the same length of time because they did it together. 3 days for griefing, 100 blocks. Man, sometimes... Okay, well, at least it's back to normal, basically. Was that 180, I think it was? I don't even know. 182, was it? 3? Yes, it was 183. Fixed. Please protect so it does not happen again. Goodness me. Goodness me. It's too bad I can't just do check page 5. That ability does not work anymore. So I have to kind of randomly guess things. So let's TP ID to 184. Another thing that the admin has to do is remove protection stones. So. Funny, huh? We just saw Jarrett Carrot do some weird stuff over at that skin competition. And now he's run down and protected a mine shaft. I mean, I know why you would protect something at freaking bedrock level, but, you know, I can remove it, sure. By the way, who made it? Sandman, yep, so, Sandman's right. He probably, just had some random dude run into his mine shaft under his house and protect the whole thing. Why would you do that? Unless you really want to be annoying. In which case, successful trolling. Yep, use our grief protection stuff against us so that you can actually grief with it. I don't enjoy that much. It definitely takes a staff member. Oh goodness, it goes back to something I thought about a long time ago. I think these are just lights. That's why no results are coming up. Which is too bad, which means I have to break all the lights just to make sure they're not protected. And is this his house? Yep, okay. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. He's got enough in here. See, it's protected by the roof. It's already there. So that was 184. Done, 184. Fixed. Here's the thing I'm thinking about. Anarchy servers. Ones where you can blow everything. Where there are no rules and there are no staff members. Aren't those better servers than this one because you don't have to rely on people to help you? I mean, you understand. Oh, shoot, I'm just going to lose everything. Oh, well. Yeah, whoever the master is, he is obviously, like, guilt-tripping people. Can't really help. Sorry. I mean, don't spam teleport requests, please. I mean, unless you get a screenshot, I can't prove it. And apparently that's all of them. Besides the ones I haven't checked out yet. But yeah! Come on, guys! The master is obviously insincere. He's gotten like 4 people to say in the mod requests, he helped me. Why would people do this? So they can get votes and try to be more popular and possibly get staff. That's not how it works. I can't even tell you how it works. This server is so big now, I can't even tell when people are legit helping. Except for me and that platinum guy. He seems pretty awesome. Because it's consistent. Not just out of the blue, I get 10, like, answering thingies. This is multiplayer. Sorry. Unless it's actual harassment, I'm not going to ban people because they won't leave your house. I mean, if you leave, there's nothing there for them to do, so... There we go. I don't know. That should work. I don't even know what 173 is talking about, but it doesn't sound pretty, so I'm going to leave that there for somebody. Can't really help with that. Sorry. if you make a big town and people join it, and you want me to delete the home they set there, I mean, they can play on the server. It's multiplayer. You kind of have to accept maybe there's some players you don't like, but I mean, I'm an admin, not a babysitter. I mean, it's too bad. I mean, what makes servers good? It's the players you play with. So if a bunch of players that you hate won't leave you alone, honestly, I'm sorry, but I mean, they've got as much of a right to play here as you do. And, I mean, unless they're actually harassing you and you get, like, proof of it, I can't really force somebody to be near or be away from you, you know? Maybe you need a break. I'm sorry to admit, there's things that the admins can't do. Like, mind control is one of them. I treat everybody the same, so, you know, I'm not going to say that you have more of a right to be there than he does, even if it's your town, right? I mean, there's just no easy solution to this. Okay, so anyway, everything else seems pretty good. Let's go on to the craft server. I'm already on the craft server. Let's go back to the main server, see if there's anything worth doing there. Okay, sounds like number 2, G of Bad F 2004. Yeah, he's a new user. He's got a house. What's his first house look like? Sounds a bit weird. But I mean, new users have, you know, less materials than usual, and being able to, like, use the back command and stuff is a big plus on building houses. You gotta think about the limitations your users have. So, done. 2, promoted. I don't even need to explain. He should be able to figure out what new commands he has. And now he can, like, upgrade his house. Language. Come on now, people. Come on. 4. Where can I go on the website and find out how to get a team? Oh, that is a very good question. Somewhere. Low. Hacked clients of any kind equals permaban. Says so on website, on rules, on everywhere. Seriously, don't. We've had enough of people using hacked clients. Ah, my goodness. Chubbs the Almighty. Is Eve online? No. We'll have to keep an eye out for that, I guess. Can you please help by deleting my home by accident? Is there any way to go back to it? Thank you. Yes, there is. PS locations of 14810. If anybody, like, doesn't get why hacking is bad, let's play a mental exercise with Fwipp today. Let's pretend for a moment that there's a server where everyone is allowed to hack, okay? In this universe, because everyone is a hacker, anybody without a hacked client is now basically screwed. They will die instantly in PvP, they will not have the same materials, everything will be harder. Therefore, everyone should be using a hacked client on a server that allows it, right? But here's the thing. Why is hacking fun? Because you get to do things that other people don't, because you break the game. You ruin it for everyone else because you can do everything easier or get ahead. Let's go pick a new location. This is just the top of a tree. So, in a world where everyone is hacking, basically it comes back down to skill again, doesn't it? Or at least who has the stronger hacks. Which also means that the game's no fun, right? I mean, all of a sudden, why, you know, hacking is the norm. Therefore, it's not really hacking anymore. If everyone's exploiting it, then nobody is, really. That's the new universe. And again, I can't really teleport 1,480 to his home. Somebody said that I could do home of 1,480, or like set home 1. But see, that only tries to set home for me, right? And if I did home of 181, or without a 1, now this would teleport me there. Oh, this is his house anyway. Oh, he's left some PvP gear just kind of floating here. Oh, I'm invisible. That's just regular diamond boots. He don't need it. Actually, let's put it in a chest for him. Sure, there we go, next to your super speed potions. Again, though, do you see the point that I'm trying to make here? If everyone, like, is hacking, then nobody would go on that server. Nobody would, okay? The point of hacking is to get an unfair advantage. If there is no more unfair advantage because everyone's doing it, the server would be ruined and it would never survive, right? Therefore, it is just every way you think about it, hacking is wrong. Because it's awful. Why am I back here again? I was here last video. I don't want to be here. Oh, there's nothing else really to do, I guess. Except maybe teleport to number 5. Hopefully not kill myself in his silly... Because his house is... This is a house? Really? This is not a house? There's a 2-block gap in a wall. But is it protected? Yeah, it is. Fine. Actually, is Chief Gorilla promoted? Yes. Okay, so... Fine. If you can protect it, I guess you can build a better house later. Done 5. Promoted. You can now build a better house. Well, I had a better way to explain why hacking is bad. I hope that actually, you know, sounded okay. Let me just think about it. Just hypothetically, a server where everyone is allowed to hack, nobody would play there anymore. Because hacking, its nature is awful, okay? Like me right now. I'm not hacking, I just have extra powers, but I mean, if everybody had extra powers, if you made everybody staff on one server, what would the point be? What kind of a server would that be like? No one would be there. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I might as well call it a night. It's kind of late for once. This is after I've worked. So have a great night, everybody. I think that's about it. I'm gonna stop recording because I don't tell people what I am because it's stupid. It would make the experience unrealistic. I just want to show what, you know, I do as a staff for everyone that doesn't know. Looks like a try/CHL or as a message. That might help. Looks like a diamond horse armor shop. Cool. I've never actually ridden a horse yet in this game. Oh, this is a very good question. And maybe it's a good question to end the video off on. Let's see here. So, message unearthed. Before 1.2, the server had 200 people and only global chat. It was very easy for people to see me helping a lot in ways that made the mods' jobs easier. That made the server made staff's lives easier. Something like that. I'm just trying to say, like, I helped people figure out how to protect their houses. I told the staff when someone was ready to be promoted. I explained the rules. It was a long time ago, and now that we can't see people doing it, it's a lot harder to get staff on here, but that's good. Because we're talking 5, 8, like at least 4 places. Lol, there was no place to apply then. Basically, Stiffnera asked, like, told me to get TeamSpeak. I met Rocky and Fluff. And then a week or 2 later, I got promoted. This is a lot, like, right before 1.2, I'd been on the server for, like, months and months. And even before that, like, I joined, I kind of left for a while, then I played with some friends, that sort of thing. Because, think about it, I only started making videos in 1.2 when I got fraps. And, it's been a fun journey, right? I've never donated to this server. So, it obviously is not necessary. Well, I mean, think about it. I've just been a very helpful guy. I am somebody that relates to people, or at least tries to as much as possible. I think in a lot of ways, on the HC servers, I've tried to be like the voice of the people, where it's like, okay, people are getting unfairly banned. Why? What's going on? How do I explain to people they're doing things wrong? Maybe, banning doesn't always have to be the answer. Maybe just telling people the right way to do something works enough. I like to say that, how am I a junior admin? Because I'm Fwipp. Maybe. To let them know you're interested. But generally, people see you helping, then when they think you're ready, they see if there's an app. It's kinda an all-staff decision. Well, that's what makes it even more difficult. Pretty much there's a lot of staff on HC server, so even if you've been buddies with one of them, like, it's almost like a group vote. Like, we'll be like, hey, this is a person I think is pretty mature, what do you think? And then someone else will be like, well, I've never heard of them, and like, if enough people are like, yeah, I have no idea who that is, it just won't happen for like another month, and then maybe later on they'll be like, what about this person? And then maybe someone will be like, well, I remember a time when they were saying that the staff were horrible on their engine wall, or, I remember this one time he griefed somebody, or was swearing a lot in TeamSpeak. I don't think that's really moderator behavior. Yeah, yes. A little. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. I'm just kind of rambling right now, to be honest, but hey, not even, I have more than 2. Well, I have way too many to count. If you're new to the channel, Fwipp here is an admin that does things on a couple of very big servers by now, I guess, known as HC. Go to the server hub right now so people can stop spamming you with messages, because by the time people realize I'm online and talk to me a lot, that's when I try to get the heck out of Dodge so that they can leave me alone, because it's not my prerogative to let people know when I record, because that would make the videos stupid. And I think it's kind of the mystique that I run away, never to be seen again. That's a fake David Hawk. I mean, come on. I wanna do things legit. I don't want to fake videos. It's no fun. This is what it's like being me. And yeah, people follow me now, but it's still worth doing. Why don't I go troll more people on Capture the Flag, because that server technically has no rules still. I'm not gonna ban somebody for ruining your team getting points. It's all just for fun anyway. Actually, that's the DayZ server. I don't want to go back there. It is a zombie place. Kit PvP is dangerous and deadly. Not worth making a video about. Anyway. Wait, what do you mean offline? Server was down? Server okay now? /lag should tell me the TPS. Back up to 790. I guess it reset itself. If anything ever goes too bad, the servers will auto-reboot, but, yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. Anyways, I've been talking for too much. Fwipp signing out. Hope this, gave you a little insight into me. Laters.